Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the Golden Sea. And, okay, so, last time, we, had our little crew here go through, hold on, the music's a little too loud on my end. Okay, there we go. I couldn't hear myself speak for a sec. There we go. Alright, so we had our trusty crew, the Dine N Dashers, make their way from Shamrock Island to Pastel Island, where they met a very nice group of Mimikyus that were holding a cosplay competition. And the part of their trial was to help around with the locals, maybe improve on their costumes, and the Dine N Dashers did help them. Did help two groups. One was someone dressed up as a Duckshire. They helped upgrade their costume, and the other were dressed up as Bulbasaur and Squirtle, and they were looking for their Charmander friend. And then afterwards, they did a little they also met another crew of trial goers, the Kansai crew, who, similarly to this crew being chosen by Suicune, were chosen by Entei. And so they teamed up a little bit, chatted for a bit, and then the contest officially started. And there were 10 amazing groups of performers, but the ones that came out on top were in fact the two groups that the party helped. Very, very nice, very wholesome moment. And then it was all ruined because God appeared. Yep. We had the host Ness perform a ritual that summoned Arceus and said, "Kansai crew, Dine N Dashers, this is your real trial. Our god has challenged you and wants to know your true worth in battle." And these guys managed to actually pull it off. And then they found out it wasn't actually a god, it was just another costume. And in fact, the Ness and Nightshade that were there were actually just Azora and Azorark in disguise. So, yeah. It's just a prank, bro. But, regardless, the team was able to successfully gain their second Z Crystal, Normalium Z, and complete their second trial. And they're gonna make their way off to Turquoise Island up here. But before we get to that, let's chill for a bit. You know, let's do a little bit of socializing before we go on. And let's make our way back to Pastel Town. And our group is just currently, they are well rested, or they should be. I don't know. Did y'all not remove your injuries? You might want to do that.
Oh, we can get rid of all of our injuries?
Yes. It's okay. You guys might have gotten your butts kicked, but these guys weren't gonna let you just waltz around with a whole bunch of injuries that they technically caused. So everyone, go back to full. That includes you, Ostinato. There we go. Alright, so you guys are talking with the Kansai crew, and, Jacob, what happened to your icon? Okay, there we go, never mind.
I had to refresh the screen.
Alright, and so they're basically just chatting with you right now. It's been a whole day since the contest the previous night, and they're basically just chatting with you guys, and they're like, well, I'm still real. I'll be honest, I'm still reeling from what just happened last night. Rex speaks up, and so I was like, not gonna lie, you guys fared better than we did. I was the only one left standing out of all of us, but that's kind of because they lost interest in me. And Dile speaks up. It's like, well, how was I supposed to know he was going to use Woodhammer on me? It's not fair. You grass type moves against me. And Rex is like, that's why you survey your opponent before you rush in. Or if you're about to, at least be aware of your surroundings and try to dodge once in a while. You dodge me. Fist. So they're basically just, kind of reeling from the slight L that they took, but they still were part of the battle. They were still helpful in the battle, so they still, but along with you guys, also got Normalium Z's. If you guys would like to chat with them as well, ask them questions, I don't know.
I mainly want to buy some berries and stuff in this town because I need berries.
Unfortunately, the shopkeepers, the shop here is currently closed for the day, as the people that actually run the store are the cleanup crew that have been cleaning up from the small festival that happened the night prior. So currently it's not open. But hey, you got a bunch of berries from completing the trial, okay? Don't forget that, all right? But yeah, does anyone want to have a conversation with the Kansai crew?
I'd like to ask them just where they are going next in their journey. Because we've gone through both Shamrock and Pastel Island. But I don't know where they've been and where they're going.
Well, Sara pipes up. Is like, well, we did a little bit of roundabout thing. You see, we came from all the way in the, from Crimson Island, which is pretty much on the opposite end of the archipelago from here. It's quite a long journey, and she actually holds up her, Z-ring and you guys can see a pink Z crystal with a, wing pattern on it. This is the Z crystal of Magenta Island. And that was our first trial, actually. Then we stopped by Shamrock Island, but we honestly didn't really bother to go in because we had heard that there wasn't going to be a trial, so we just thought might as well just keep going. And then we ended up making our way here, and we just relaxed for a bit. But considering that what you guys did and managed to actually help the people of Shamrock Village, we'll probably go back so we can get our trial, do our trial there.
That sounds like a great idea.
What about you three? Where's your next destination?
I believe if I remember correctly, we're heading to Turquoise Island, if I'm correct.
We are? I can't remember.
And from outside your vision, you hear, "You trying to go to Turquoise Island from here? That's pretty risky." As you all look down and notice that Jack, along with a spectral Typhlosion, are approaching.
Layla, why are you giving me flashbacks?
To what?
My opponent this week in the SP and Mel had a Hisuian Typhlosion.
Oh no! Sorry. Hey, I didn't know. I just picked because hey, Johto starters. In fact, that's why they're called the Kansai crew, because Kansai is the real life region of Japan that the Johto region is based off of.
Huh?
Lore. Anyways, so Jack and this Typhlosion walk up. It's like, "Oi crew, meet my new pal Kamui." And Kamui the Typhlosion does like a respectful gentlemanly bow. It's like, "Greetings, you must be Ostinato, Chef, and Micha, correct?" Well,
Yeah.
I'm Kamui. I'm Rex's older brother and a former trial goer myself. When this whole thing happened, I was quite excited. Obviously, I'm a little too old to be on my adventuring days, but I just couldn't help joining my little bro out on one final trek across the seas. And Rex is like, "You say this every time we talk to people." And Kamui's like, "Yes, because I'm introducing myself to other people, Rex. It's called being polite." And Rex is just like, rolls his eyes. Anyways, as I was saying, I would warn you a bit, and I was actually just talking to Jack about this myself. The waters there as of late have been a bit iffy. We actually were kind of in a spot right now. We were wondering if we should even consider going through those waters ourselves, but we at least have an excuse now to go back, considering that a trial in Shamrock Village is available. But, I mean, considering that you have this guy on your side helping you, I think you'll be fine, but just be careful, alright?
We will.
Alright, wonderful. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go back to, watch over the ship and get a nice little suntan. And, like, Kamui, like, stretches his arms, and his, like, spectral flames sort of just, like, flare up, softly. It's like, anyways, you three? Are you ready to go, or you still want to, lounge about and, keep relaxing? And Rex, like, looks at the other two, he's like, you all ready to set sail? And Dylay's like, bring it on! I was waiting to do a trial over there, and I'm finally getting what I was looking forward to. And Sora was like, well, I just hope that we don't have to deal with any ghosts like you guys did. Alright, then it's settled. We'll head back to Shamrock Village and get our third trial. And you three, best of luck on yours. You'll need it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and let's... Alright, one sec.
Is there a chance that I could get some berries before we go?
You already got berries. Also, I did not
Let me look
realize
at the
that I
character
was...
sheet again.
You got like 5. You got 5 oran berries from completing the trial at the very end, or did you not fill out the character sheet?
Give me a second. Let me check. Oh
Jacob.
yes, I have berries. Cool.
Uh-huh. Jacob moment. Anyways, so with that, we are going to make our way back to the expanse of the Great Sea, aka the Golden Archipelago. So, this ship is that of the Kansai crew, and so you all sort of like wave your goodbyes as the Kansai crew starts making their way off towards Shamrock Village, and you guys end up having to circle around slightly before you're able to make your way heading towards the Turquoise Village. And while that's happening, let's see, how do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. So, unfortunately, this music is going to be a bit short-lived, but, let's see. Oh, well. We're gonna... Hold on, where's the... Okay, there we go. Alright, so you guys set sail, and things go off very well. Like, circumnavigating around the island does take you a while, but then you're off onto Turquoise Island, and things are pretty okay for the most part. And for the rest of the day, it's smooth sailing. You catch a few boats pass you by, and then a couple water Pokemon, just like either a couple of aquatic Pokemon or avian Pokemon, either jump up from the surface of the sea or fly by towards you and wave as you're making way. And then eventually, like, the rest of the night is pretty uneventful. Rest of the day is pretty uneventful. And then it eventually reaches night. And, hold on. We're gonna... There we go. Alright. And with that, we're going to make our way to the bedrooms.
The what? Oh.
Yeah, your guys' rooms. Hello. But yeah.
Right.
Let me
Right.
remove this. So everyone, go to your pick your rooms, I guess. Whichever rooms you did.
Why are there 2 Ostinatos?
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't have to put another one.
Oop. I cloned myself.
Delete
We're just
yourself.
gonna...
You should delete yourself now.
I actually... Wait, I don't know how. Delete myself.
You just click yourself and you just press the delete key.
I got it.
Ostinato, no! Oh, there you are.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you guys feel free to claim your rooms and then just tuck in for the night for the time being.
Meanwhile, the whole night, I'm just kind of like whispering because I'm too energetic to sleep, and Chef is like, please end my misery.
I am in misery. And then Misha, because she has lore, she's the outcast. She has her own room away from the others.
We are like the farthest. We're in the farthest room from Misha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that
Oh my
intentional?
gosh.
Anyways, all right.
I have my reasons.
All right. So, Chef, you are at first kept awake from Ostinato's personal ramblings and murmurings under his breath, but eventually the sweet embrace of unconsciousness takes you away and you fall asleep. And
Okay.
Chef, remember back in Shamrock, in the Forbidden Forest, while you were fighting Black Fog, you did something I was not expecting. You proceeded to not only bite off Black Fog's finger,
Oh.
you proceeded to eat it.
Oh.
You're going to find out that there are consequences to that. As you
Oh.
wake up in this strange void,
Oh,
you look around
Fudge.
and you feel cold. Like nothing you've ever felt before. Not even the cold that you felt in the Crystal Caves back when you were approaching Suicune. This is chilling to your soul. And up above the up on the top of this like rock spire podium thing, you see a collection of purple smoke. Do you approach it?
Chef's really like, I'd take being with Ostinato, not letting me sleep over things.
Exactly. I'm not going back to sleep anymore if this is what's gonna happen.
No, the constant chatter of Ostinato sleep talk, or a burbling cosmic void. Let's go for the cosmic void. That sounds better.
Okay.
Let's see what this is.
So as you get closer and closer to this, the all of the whoops, sorry, hit my mic. The smoke proceeds to then burst out and then recollect itself to show. Oh, hello there.
oh,
Well,
Oh, no.
well.
I don't like it.
What do we have here?
oh. Oh, God.
Concern. Why am I here?
Because you ate my finger, you imbecile. Now I'm trapped as this memory. Whatever part of me you devoured, what small bit now lingers in your body. And, well, there's not much I can do. It's not like I can capture your body and reclaim my original power, no. No, that would take you consuming all of my fingers, but considering that your friend obliterated me with that cursed cleanse tag, aiding him, this is all I have left. As you realize, this is a memory of Black Fog, attached to your soul since you ingested his finger. But not to worry. I don't plan on hurting you. Well, other than potentially psychologically scarring you, that is. But I will simply just observe.
So wait, Are you telling me the stomach truly is the way to the soul?
Oh my gosh.
In your case, absolutely.
Oh no!
Ooh, Jacob almost had a gamer word. Come on, let's try to get through one stream without swearing, okay? Please.
I'm trying.
Alright, I'm
I'll
not
say,
making.
oh no, instead.
Oh no. But yeah. I'm not making it easy for you. I see though. Anyways, what was I saying? So, yeah,
Do you want to play a game?
Oh, interesting. What kind of game are we talking about, if you don't mind my asking?
The game is... Well, unfortunately I don't have any cards with me, so...
How I have an idea for a game. Well, I could say we've already started playing it. You see, I can't do much to you in this state. In fact, after some time, I fear that I'll probably just linger away and fade into your subconsciousness. But for the time being, I believe that I can have a little bit of fun with the time I have left, says as he's slowly floating towards you.
I'm saying no.
Now, before you run off, just hear me out. You want to protect your friends, don't you? That's why you lashed out so intensely against me. I was harming that weird Eevee friend of yours that can evolve at the moment's notice. That's why you lashed out and bit off my finger. You want the power to protect your friends. I can provide that power. Of course, only if you want it.
Oh.
Well, little one, what say you? What say you, Carl Hunter Ebb and Flow?
Oh dang, you went for the full name.
Oh, absolutely. I've bonded to your soul. I know your past. I've seen your memories. You're a kind child. You only want to do what's right. Make your dear old dad proud. But something is holding you back. You are too compassionate. You're too soft. There will be a time where that kindness will not be responded properly. In this world, sometimes you have to fight and kill to protect the ones you love. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can protect those you don't want to lose. Take it from me, someone who's lost everything. I don't even remember my former life. All I know is that I was an adventurer like you. In one way or another, I was killed. But then, I somehow found a new lease on life. And, well, I couldn't help but take advantage of that. But it's no fun being alone. You need friends to have fun. So I made sure to have plenty of friends. And I found the perfect spot in that forest. It was wondrous. All of us, free from the shackles of our bodies, from our morals, from what was holding us back. We were truly free. But then something happened 20 years ago and it all stopped. The fun, the joy, the thrill of the kill ended. I still don't understand. Why did they all leave me? And why was I the only one still left behind? And once again, Even though everything else of me should be gone, I still lurk inside you. So, despite me being trapped against my will once more, I want to make things a little fun. But at the same time, like I said before, it's not fun doing all these things all alone. So help me help you. I can give you some power, and in return, you let me have some fun. But not to worry, I won't harm your friends. Betrayal is not really my strong suit. Well, honestly, I couldn't even tell if that was. I don't remember my old former life. I could have been a kind soul like yourself, or a heartless killer. I prefer my origin story to be multiple choice.
Are you okay? Are you asking to be my friend?
Of course. That's all I've been trying to do since we met. I'd love nothing more to be your friend.
I mean, if that's really it, I'd love to help you out. You seem you seem like you're in need of some help.
Wonderful. Then, if you don't mind, he says as his form starts, like flames start to cover his whole body as he changes into a familiar form, and he outstretches a hand. Come on, boy. Won't you shake a poor devil's hand? He says as he outstretches his ghostly hand with a missing finger, the one that you bit off.
I'm just looking at this and going, I can probably help him out. I can probably make him see, like, show him the good. So I'm like, sure. I stretch out my tendril.
Yes! And you shake his hand, and this purple aura just stretches out, and you see it just grow around your tentacle and just wrap around your entire body. And for a split second, you feel intense pain before it all stops. And you wake up back on the ship.
Is Ostinato still sleep talking?
Let's see. I'm going to roll a... Let me check how many hours have passed. We'll roll a d8. It has been 5 hours, so by now Ostinato's probably in deep sleep, but, Jack, does Ostinato sleep talk?
I don't think Ostinato would sleep talk, but he would, like, occasionally let out little jolts of electricity that are, like, mildly intimidating to the water type sleeping right across from me.
Alright, let's see,
Chef's just going,
My Arceus, he's going to have come up with a new move at this point. Sleep shock!
Let's set the ship on fire.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Actually, like, ever since Ostinato claimed that hammock, while you guys were doing your trials, Jack went through the trouble to wrap yours in a thin rubber coating, so you can't possibly accidentally catch your hammock on fire.
Nice.
Me when I swap hammocks.
Just a prank, bro. But yeah. So Chef, do you just go back to sleep, or do you think about this? You don't feel any immediate... You feel like a faint tingling on the appendage that you used to shake hands with, what's his face? With Black Fog. But other than that, you don't really feel anything.
I feel a slight tingling from the appendage.
Yeah.
I'm going to take off the mittens because I sleep in those, apparently.
Well, I mean, who knows? I mean...
Well, I mean, I
I don't know,
can.
do you?
I'm noticing
Do
I
you?
can literally just do. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
just.
Whichever one works for you.
So I just go over and look at the appendages. Have they like blackened in any way?
No, you do
Become
not
dark?
feel. You do not feel or see any difference in your body other than the memory of that tingling sensation that you felt for a split second. Actually, no.
Okay.
That you have that intense sharp pain in your appendage right as you snapped awake, and even then, that part, similarly to how just dreams just fade away from your subconscious, even that pain is fading away as well.
Alright, I'm gonna put on the mittens, and then, because I now figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
And, do I feel rested enough?
A little. Let's see. Do you wake up feeling well rested? Let's see.
I'm hoping the answer is yes.
We'll say, odds or evens?
Even.
Yes, you wake up feeling well rested.
Okay.
Currently you are just shaken up by what just happened. But
Yeah,
you are currently
Um,
able to
I'm-
walk around without feeling sleep deprived for the time being.
that was a very shaky experience, but
Mhm. Yes.
I'll explain to you what I'm thinking after the session, but
Okay.
but for the rest of the audience, Chef is just going to walk over to just gonna go to a place of comfort for him, and that's gonna be the kitchen.
All right. All right.
And
Actually,
going.
I did set up a lounge area right
Oh?
here, so you can like place your token right. Yeah, right there. Yeah, this is. I was able to make this, so this is essentially where you guys go to eat and stuff. Yeah, and Chef, that's
Right.
yeah, that's where you just came from the bedroom, and you're now all you hear is like the faint like creaking of the ship and the waves swaying against the ship, and outside of that it is completely quiet.
I'm going to just start comfort cooking.
All right.
I'm just gonna start making food.
Okay. Absolutely. What would you like to make?
Ooh, let's make something different today.
All right. Show me what ingredients you have.
I'm gonna do something with an apple.
Okay. All right. Absolutely.
So we'll do
Let's
like
see.
3 orange berries, curry mix, and an apple.
All right. Let's see. Where is my? All right. Let me check
3.
something real quick.
And an apple.
Okay.
And an
So the apple. Okay. Perfect. Ooh. Okay. All right. So with that, so yeah, 1 apple, 1 curry mix, and 3 berries. Roll me that survival check.
Alrighty then. Next time we level up, I should probably go for that tutor thing to increase my survival.
Mm-hmm.
Should probably do that at some point.
Yeah, poke edges are very helpful.
Yeah.
All right.
What I get?
You got a 13, which is it's all right. Let's see.
It's all. I got 2 1s. Ugh.
Yeah, unfortunate. All right.
So it's not gonna be great, but it's gonna be something.
Uh huh.
Dubious food.
All right. So
Eh.
yeah, you were able to make a pretty nice apple curry, and you do technically have enough for to share with the others if you want to keep leftovers.
Oh yeah, this is like I'm assuming this took me a while to make, so I'm finishing making it at like 3. We'll say like maybe 3 hours later.
Yeah, we'll say this is like a very slow burn thing, and
Oh yeah,
then,
I'm trying to take my time with this because
Yeah.
at certain points my hands are shaking. I'm like,
Okay, break. Never operate with cutlery with shaky hands.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, you
So I
are...
would have stopped there. I'm like,
Okay, let's take a break. But yeah, so
Yeah.
you are able to make some pretty good apple curry. It takes forever because you constantly are just stopping to just process what you just saw. You're not even sure if what you saw was real or not. But it just like you every now and then you just keep on like repressing it and trying to just be like whatever. I'll just get back to cooking. I'll get back to cooking and just repressing, but eventually keeps on crawling.
Repression.
Exactly. You keep, it keeps crawling into the back of your head every now and then, but then eventually, as the sun is rising, you are able to successfully finish. Perfect timing for a nice early morning breakfast of apple curry. And the thing with apple curry is that so the thing with the apple curry you made, it wasn't extremely good, so if anyone who eats it, they're not going to get any sort of temporary hit point bonus or anything like that. But what they will get is that for their next battle, it will increase their attack and their special attack by 1 stage.
ooh. Well, that's dangerous for Ostinato.
Oh, absolutely.
Glad I
Yeah.
invested those HP points.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll say as you are finishing that up, we'll see who would be the first to wake up, actually. Just get rid of this real quick. So,
Jack for me.
out of Ostinato or Micha, who would be the first to wake up?
Roll for initiative.
You know what?
We can
Yeah,
do that.
we'll roll for initiative. Make roll a d20 and then add your acrobatics rank to that.
Alright.
Although I know you two have been having roll 20 issues, so.
Mine's been better.
Alright.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah. Ostinato,
Unless,
you.
The acrobatic dies like a gajillion on Misha, then.
Yeah, you're.
I'm getting up first.
So yeah, Ostinato, you like literally cartoons as if out of a Looney Tunes cartoon. You are able to the faint smell, the faint aroma of the nice sweet apple curry enters the bedrooms, enters your room, and you're able to it is able to wake you up and you're just like, oh, that smells good, and you literally just start following it. Like it's good that you can levitate because you are able to just follow this through the air, follow this trail, and Misha, you are you are out like a light. And actually, let's see. Misha, you actually, you might be out, but you're not having the most pleasant time while asleep. You are getting flashes and memories of people from your past. Your hometown, your home village, your parents, your friends, the people that you really trust. And then your parents and what they did to you, and the pain and the flashes and the screaming of in pain, and then after a good bit you wake up abruptly and you were just like sweating and breathing heavily, and by then Ostinato, you've already made your way to the kitchen, and you're already or to the lounge, and you're already like digging into your curry. And so Misha, for a second you you're like not aware of your surroundings, you don't know where you are, and then the smell of the curry is able to like snap you out and make you remember, oh, you're on the ship, you're with your crew, you're with your friends, you're not in danger, it's okay.
So, I guess now that I'm awake, I'm trying to like calm my breathing, and now that I smell food, maybe eating something will actually help.
Absolutely.
I just walk up.
Okay. So, you walk over and you make your way to the lounge. Where, I can put Ostinato's character. There we go. Where Chef and Ostinato are already enjoying their meal. In fact, not only are they enjoying it, but so is good old Jack. He's just like has like his seaweed appendages just like holding a bowl, and just he's just like oh my god. You guys don't see his mouth though. That's the thing. Have you guys ever watched Kirby Right Back at You, the anime, the
Yep.
Kirby anime?
Oh,
So there is a
Yep.
whole scene where King Dedede and Escargoon are like, how do Waddle Dees eat? And they just like put a piece of bread in front of a Waddle Dee, and it just like sort of like just melds into his mouth, and he just eats it. That's kind of what you see with Jack. He just stuffs the spoon into his body, and you just like hear the typical like eating noise, and then he pulls it out and the spoon is empty, and he just keeps on doing that as he's eating the curry, and like he's using like a fork to take the apple slices and stuff like that.
That's image. Okay.
Ah, Misha! Come!
Morning.
And I just kind of like mumble a good morning through like me chewing at the same time. Considering I have no hands to wave at.
Morning.
So,
Morning.
You have no appendages. You are just face diving into that.
Please, eat! I recently found out that the stomach is the way to the soul!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh,
What
this
do
is
you
working
mean by
so
that?
much better. Oh yeah, would
picked
Chef
up on the
talk
way.
about that? Oh my. Yeah, would Chef talk about that? Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh my god. Anyways, so okay. So what else? All right, so you guys just unwind for a bit. You have a very nice breakfast, and feel free to add those stat boosts if you'd like. And then eventually you guys
It was a stat
are-
boost to attack and special attack.
Yes.
yeah, of one stage each. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that goes